Hi, hello, and welcome back to another video. So today, as you can see, I'm doing a draw with me, but it's going to be a little bit special for two reasons. So the first one is it's actually going to be the theme that I'm doing with my sisters. I'm doing a little bit of a drawing challenge where we do a theme. I've talked about it before, but where me and my sisters, we choose a theme and then we each do a page with that theme and then we show each other at the end. So that is the first reason. The second reason is that Arrtx actually sent me some markers to try, which I am very excited. This is the pastel Oros set, and I'm gonna insert a clip here with a bit of a better view because the lighting is coming from the back so you can't see that well, but it says a really cute, pursue what catches your heart, not what catches your eye. I think that's a really cute saying there, and then this is how it looks like on the inside. This is a swatch which I swatched already, but my paper is actually a little bit more cream, so it's not exactly how it looks like on here, but cute thank you note. And then this is all the markers, which I organized them myself because it came a little bit scattered, and so I color coded them so it's a little bit easier to find. But I really like, and I often use pastel colors, so I thought this was a perfect fit. And that is what we'll be doing today. So let's get to drawing. Okay, I set it off to the side. It's really cool because the cap has this little extra thing that you can set it up like this so that it's an easy grab and so you can see better. But I'm just gonna put it off to the side for now until we actually get to coloring. But now let's get to actually drawing. I actually haven't worked that much in my sketchbook. I've said before, but I'm was really busy with school and stuff, especially with finals, so I didn't have a lot of time to draw, let alone in my sketchbook. So I drew often in my iPad, and then the past few days I've just been working and finishing the drawings that I have on my iPad. So yeah, I haven't been able to draw my sketchbook. That's why only a few pages are done. Just a little bit of sneak peek. It's very bland in my opinion, but that's okay, it'll get fixed. That's usually how the first few pages are, you know. Okay, so the theme is cat, so that is the theme we chose. I'm curious to see what my sisters are gonna do, but I think what direction I want to go with this is kind of like a cat girl, or a girl dressed in a cat costume of some sort, maybe. I don't know. Let me figure out a layout first, because that usually takes a bit of time, and then I'll get back to you when, I have a bit of sort of an idea. Okay, so I kind of figured out a layout for this page. Here, let me get a bit close up. I don't know if you can even see that well. It's pretty light, so that it's just a general idea. Whatchamacallit. But on this page, I don't exactly know how I'm going to color this. I don't know if I'm going to use alcohol markers or acrylic. I don't know exactly yet. So I decided to just draw on another paper and then paste it in here so that no matter what happens on the back page, this drawing will be able to stay. But yeah, this is the cat girl vibes. And then here I'll do a full body. Here's a bit of a half body, and then a shoulders up drawing. Yeah, this is the idea. I don't really know how, what she's gonna wear yet, but maybe I can just get some ideas, inspiration from Pinterest. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do her face because I have a good idea of how I want her to look. But I decided, while I was sketching it out, I was like, wait, what would be a good idea if I did a magical girl, a cat magical girl. I feel that'd be kind of cute, so that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I'm really excited. I have used these markers before filming this, just a little bit for one of the drawings I made for a friend of mine on Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, I literally cannot wait. By the time I'm filming this video, it's a few days away, and I'm really excited. I really like Christmas. It's probably one of my favorite seasons. As it's most people's, I'm assuming. Oh, she actually looks cute. I like how I did her eyes. Also, whatchamacallit, I think in between, I also have another video coming up. I think in between this video and that video, I'm going to do a bit of a, not tutorial necessarily, but like a drawing process video of my digital art, because a lot of people ask me to do a tutorial, especially on Pinterest. They're always asking me like how I draw and stuff, and I don't really have a tutorial on how I draw. Well, I'm thinking of like doing a bit of a drawing process video, but it's digital art. So it's a bit different. My process obviously is a lot different on digital art. Okay, and I think for here, I've been really into side bangs. I think I'm just projecting because I cut my sister cut my side bangs maybe a few weeks ago, so now all my characters just have a bang. But okay, I think I'm gonna do side. Hold up. Okay, what if we do like a super like cute curly style, so that it's a bit more interesting. Is that cute? Or should we just have straight hair? Like, what if I did more spiky hair, maybe? I don't know. I want to change up how I'm drawing, because I've been drawing a lot of the similar same stuff. I kind of want her to have short hair. Maybe. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm really locked in. I'm trying to figure out first before I speak on it, because maybe I'll change my idea. But for so far, I think I want her to have like fluffy hair, like really fluffy hair. And then I decided to add some cat ears, because at first she was gonna be like a little bit like just cat ears, fake cat ears, but I kind of like the idea like maybe she's human, but when she goes in her magical girl form, she becomes a cat. I don't know. Is that a good idea? Okay. I think that's cute. I actually think that's really cute. Okay. And then for what she's wearing, I'm gonna get my iPad, look for some inspiration, and then hopefully it'll come to me. Okay, I pulled up my Pinterest, and I think I want to go for a bit more like frilly outfits. I was looking at other magical girl, like cat magical girl, because I'm definitely not an original idea, and it was like kind of more maid vibes, but I don't really want to go that route. So I think I want to do like a low cut. Well, I think I'll go with it either way. And I kind of want to give her a bell. I know it's really basic. Reminds me of Cat Noir. But like, it's cute. Okay, let me work on this hand, because I think I was gonna do like long nails, like claws, but I think I'm gonna do like a paw, and that'll save me from actually having to do hands, like real life ones. And it's also cute. Wait, I think it needs to be bigger. I guess I could talk about my last video and the video before that. A lot of people are going and seeing my, what was it? My sketchbook tour. And I was like, whoa, there's so many people. I think it has like 12K views or something like that. Like, that's the most amount of views that I've ever gotten. And I was like, this is crazy. There's so many people that are watching my video, like my sketchbook tour videos. Which I understand why people like it, because like I watch a lot of sketchbook tours too, because it gives me a lot of inspiration for what to do with mine. So I appreciate everyone who watched that video and is like commenting and stuff. Do I like that? And also on my last video, the draw with me, I'm gonna change just a bit so that you see a little bit more of the palm. I do like making videos. I do find it fun. I just wish I had a little bit more time to do that. Because like I said, my school takes up a lot of my time. But I'm on winter break right now, so I do have time to draw. Okay, now you can see a little bit more, but I think over here I'm gonna show the palm more on her, the half body sketch. Because I do want to get that idea across. Okay, I think that's kind of cute. And like if she had some bracelets. Really like adding like little details and accessories to my drawings. Like even when I draw other people's characters, I try to find out what either the artist likes or the character likes, because then I can add a bunch of that. I think I want to change the ears. I don't really like how they look, because I really like adding details. Like it's just one of like the most funnest things for me to draw. Even though I know some people, like that's why when I do an art trade with somebody, I make sure to look at their art style. Well, obviously, but like I make sure to choose a character that I think would look nice in their art style. And obviously if their art style is more simplistic, I'm not gonna ask them to draw Aya and stuff, because she's one of my most detailed. I don't know what I was saying before. I got lost in whatever I was doing. Yeah, I was talking about OCs. Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna give the artist Aya if they don't draw very detailed things, because obviously they'll have a harder time, because that's not really their art style, and they'll have to like adapt to it. So I'll give them a more simple character, or a character that can be drawn more simply without losing the essence of the character, which I think is important. Okay, I'm just drawing the half body now. Kind of. Do I like the idea of a bit of a cat nose? I don't know if I do. I'm glad I'm drawing someone with short hair, because typically however I look or whatever my fashion sense is at that time, my characters end up all looking like that. Like a lot of my characters have long hair because that is what I like at the moment. Like at some point I had really short hair, and then all my characters had short hair. And then now all my characters have long hair, which I find kind of funny. Okay, I think that's pretty good for this. I'll write some text of some sort here, and then I'll do the sketch on the other piece of paper, and then I'll bring it over here so I can kind of show how it looks. Everything is going to look together. Okay, so I finished this like drawing on my other paper, and then I'll cut it out and paste it here once I finished it. I didn't do much here. I just left it so I could focus on this, and then I'll line it off screen, and then we'll color together. But like lining is not that interesting anyways, so yeah. Okay, I finished them lining as well. Here's this girl. I mean, they're both the same girl, but there's the lining all done. And then now we can finally get to coloring. Okay, so I have the colors here. I don't know if they're in frame. No, they're not, but that's okay. I have them here. Now I kind of have to figure out like the vibes, or the colors I mean, which are gonna be pastel, obviously. I'll have the swatch sheet here because they don't have colors. Like, they don't have names. There's just the numbers. I do like when they have names and I can just pick them out based on the name. but that's alright because that's what the swatch sheet is for. And I think there's a decent amount of light colors, like skin color. I think I'll probably do barely beige. And then yeah, I'll put it here so I can reference it. And then that's the 29. Okay, now let me see how it looks like. Yeah, the color just looks like a little bit different. That's how it looks like there, and that's how it looks like here. It's just like because of the yellow paper, it makes it a little bit more yellowish, obviously. Okay. What I do like about these markers is that it has the brush tip. The ones that I have now, my main set that I use, doesn't have a brush tip. It has like the fine tip. So I like how this has this, and also the broader tip. So there's quite a wide range. That's what I like about these. The brush tip feels very smooth, and the colors go down nicely as well. Like I said, I used this before just so I can get a feel for them before I officially use it in a video. And yeah, I really like the color selection. They do have other options. Obviously, they don't just have the pastel set, but they sent me the pastel set to try, and it matches perfectly with the kind of art that I do. So this is like my first ever collab, so sorry if there's any background noise. Someone's vacuuming. I was quite excited when they reached out to me. Like, I'm not even a big creator at all. And I only just recently started like trying to upload a little bit more. Cause, you know, I hope the background noise isn't too loud. Because like I said, I have siblings, and obviously they're gonna talk, so I have my door closed, but there's almost never or hardly ever a time where the house is completely silent and I have time to film. So unfortunately, I'll just have to make do. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'll color this one. Yeah, I was really glad about me getting this set because my pastel Ohuhu ones, I got them like maybe 2 years ago, and some of them are still going strong because I don't use them that often, but the ones that I do, like my pinks, my peach colors, some of my greens as well, like the pastel colors, they're all dying, unfortunately, because I used them so often, and obviously they're gonna dry out. So I was really glad that I got these ones, like a kind of a refresh, because some of the markers or colors I have already. So I think I'll do 318, which is peach pull for the shadow. Let me see how that looks like. Oh, it's not bad. It's good. It's like a pink tone. Okay, I think that's good for the skin. And then for the hair color. Now, I could either do pink hair or I could do purple maybe. I think I want to do like purple, pink, and blue color scheme. I feel like that'd be kind of cute. Wait, what if it's like a calico cat and I use this color and then the black? Or maybe I can use a gray from another set instead, because I feel like black is a bit harsh. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna do that. Let me grab from my other set and see what colors I can use there, And then yeah. Okay, complete change of plans. Regard what I said before. I think I'm gonna do green because I feel like the calico colors would look good with green, and like the clover, I think maybe I'll add a clover hair clip, and I feel like that'd be really cute. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do that instead. I grabbed this color, mahogany, from a different set so that I can use the brown instead of black, so it's a bit less harsh. Let me just add a clover hair clip thing. Now to start off with, I think I'm gonna use, I think this is the lightest, or yeah, 406, oh wait, 411 is called lightweight. Okay, I kind of forgot how calico print is, so let me search up. Oh, okay. So they've got like a few different pattern options. Okay, I think I like this. This one is kind of cute. Okay, so they have like, it looks different on each cat, so I think I can like do whatever I want, right? I think I'm just gonna use the brown instead of the black, obviously, because I feel like it's just gonna cover up my lines and look a bit too harsh. So that's the only reason why I'm not using the black. But you see, if I had the brush tip, this would be a lot nicer. Not nicer to color in, but that's okay. It's how it is. Okay, I'll see how it looks like when I add the rest of the colors. But let's replicate this on the smaller one. Okay, and then for the orange color, they have the tea rose color. I feel like that'll be the best one. I think that's really the only one. They have a light orange, but it's a bit too neon, so I think I'm gonna use that, which is 309. Okay. Okay, I kept some white spots because it seems like the calico still has like a decent amount of white spots. Okay, and then for the pink on the inside, I'll probably use the pale cherry pink color, or maybe the blush color, which is 310. Okay, for the eye color, I think I'm gonna do a green. I don't know if that's a normal. Yeah, from the images I'm seeing, it does seem like some of them have green eyes. So I think I can use this one, or maybe we can, yeah, fresh bamboo and pale green. I'm not talking that much because I don't want to be talking and then there's noise in the background and then I can't really cut it out. And if you can't hear me properly, so I'm kind of being careful when I talk because my siblings are being so loud in the back. I fear you can hear them. I think I can incorporate some yellow as well, because there's some like yellow greens that are down here that are kind of nice, like 418 and 419. Like, these two colors are a good yellow. It's kind of interesting interesting how the color turns. I don't know if you could tell on camera, but these are very like purple bluish tone. But when I put them on this cream paper, it turns warmer color, which might seem like an obvious thing, but I don't know why I didn't think that would happen. So now I can just use them on this paper like normal. It's like good. It's a good like shading color. But I do have the other paper that I'm gonna paste in here is white. So I don't know how that's gonna look like. It will probably differ, but it's alright. With the coloring, I'm kind of just picking up a random color and then coloring with that. And if it turns out right, it turns out alright. But I don't really have like a direction with what I'm doing. I'm kind of just winging it. I've been like a very small art block with sketchbook art. So it's kind of helped me get out of that a bit. Sometimes I realize small mistakes, like you would be able to see a lot more here, but whatever, it's fine. Another thing that's pretty nice about these is that they're kind of triangle shaped, so they don't roll off, which I like that feature, because the markers that don't have that I have, they tend to roll. But I do have another set that has like a little thing sticking out that also does the same kind of function as these, like triangle shape, which is really smart. This art reminds me of March, probably because it's very spring colored, even though we're in winter, but it doesn't feel like it. Where I live, it's still pretty hot, honestly. Okay, I think that I'm pretty much done with the coloring for this. I'm gonna go in with a light color, I think 166, for the background. And then I'll color the other one off screen, and then I'll get back. And then I'll get back to you with like finishing up everything, and then yeah. Okay, so this is how it's looking like after I've finished coloring. Pasted this girl in, did a little like few doodles here and there, and then I'm gonna do the stickers, but first let's clean up the mess here, and yeah. Okay. I also really like how it has this little thing here, so I can use to grab it. I don't know if you can see good, but it's really convenient. Okay, I grabbed out some of my stickers. So I'll just look through them. I feel like we'll have a, like, I don't know if any of, okay, this one kind of goes good. This is like good luck. It's kind of good. So that's what this is giving. There's this character from Glitter Force or Smell Precure, depending on where you are in the world. And she literally kind of like gives the same vibes. This one is so cute. I think I'll put it here. But it's like the same color scheme as that girl. That's what I was reminded of. Okay, they have a lot of like green ones here as well. I think I'll put a frog one, like a big frog one. Or maybe I'll put a like Keroppi sticker, which I know for a fact I have one in here. This Pachaco one is kind of cute though. Oh, you can't even see it. It kind of goes good. I think I'll put that here. Aw, that's kind of cute. I wish I had a calico sticker sheet thingy. Then it would kind of go. there. But I do have the cat sticker book. And there's this two brown cats. I feel like I can use one of them. Like this one maybe. Maybe. Like it's on the shoulder. That'd be kind of funny. I think I'll just put it, yeah, here. I don't mind covering the foot. It's not like it looks good anyways. Okay, and let's see, I think I have, in this one, I have a frog one. That goes nicely with the color scheme. This is kind of a different color scheme than what I normally would do. Like, to be honest, it's like it has barely any pink in it, which I always do pink in my things, but yeah, I think this is the finished page, maybe. Let's see if I can fill any of the spaces. Oh wait, I do have a calico calico cat sticker. This one. Wait, where should I put that? Should I replace it? I think I should replace it. Okay, I think I'll put that there instead. I think that goes a lot better. And then there's also another one. That would also look nice. I can put it here. Put this here. Even though I draw the doodles, I typically end up like covering them. Okay, I think that's actually good. Now, I guess we can write the date, and I think that is the finished page. It's a bit different than what I normally would do, honestly, but I hope you enjoyed watching. I would definitely recommend these markers because, well, if you're a pastel type of artist like me, I think that they have like a very wide range of pastel colors to choose from. And I mean, I draw a lot of pastel art, so it works well for me. Obviously, if your art style doesn't really incorporate a lot of light colors, this wouldn't be the set for you, but they do have other sets. But yeah, I would recommend them. One thing I do want to note though is that this paper is pretty thick, but this paper that I used here isn't as thick and it's a different texture. So it ended up bleeding just a little bit, like on the sides. I don't know if you can tell what I'm talking about, but it bled just more, like it spreads more depending on the type of paper you have. So I would check that out before you purchase these if you would want to. But yeah, Arrtx also has a lot of other options on the website that I would recommend. And yeah. Okay, so for anyone who's curious, I have my sisters here and they're gonna show theirs. So this is my page.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
They didn't see it yet, and I didn't see theirs so yet. Cute. But this is mine. So I guess
so
let's see. Bryson's gonna show hers first.
It's kind of just doodle.
Yeah, Bryson didn't color hers, but she did pretty good. Explain your thought process. What did you think when you were doing this?
Well, if you don't, I was kind of inspired by a game, Twilight Princess, if you know. That's where this cat is from. But I was kind of confused on what to do next, so I was like, I'm just gonna draw me holding a cat, and then
yeah, I
just
like
a random.
I think it looks
doodle.
cute.
Just a random doodle.
I like how you did the eyes on this girl. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Bernea is gonna do hers next.
So I've been wanting to do it for a while, so I wanted to do a little comic.
Oh,
so I did like a
so
day in the life
cute.
of my OC Elizabeth's cat, Azur. His name is Azur. But yeah,
that's
I just
cute.
it
You
goes
did a good job.
it goes like him waking up, waking Elizabeth up, food, then like just chilling, loafing in the sun, the aquarium, him meeting his friends, and that's it.
That's good. I like how you colored this one too. I like the color scheme.
I know.
Wow,
I really
all of
liked
ours is actually really different. We
I
all had
know.
different ideas of what
I've had the
cat
idea
was.
for a while, so I
Okay.
just wanted to.
Yeah, Brenea's also on Pinterest, so I'll link her down below. And thank you so much for watching again, and again, have a blessed day.